Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. It's the Legendary Edition. If you didn't know, of course you know, but you know. Okay, let's talk to people. I especially want to talk to Samara, of course, but...
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there something that I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
Sure.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
You can say him to fuck off. Okay. Jared, greetings, Commander Shepard. Liara Tstoni gave me your contact information. I was one of the cleaning crew in Dante's Towers. You helped get me out of there. According to Tstoni, you also found Tane. He took down some of the Eclipse mercs trying to gun us down, and I wondered if you could pass along my thanks. The way he moved, one was dead before they even knew he was there. He snapped another's neck and then shot a third, all in the space of a few heartbeats. It was incredible. He moved like a dancer, grace and power in constant motion. Seeing him changed my life, woke up something in me I don't fully understand yet. I don't know what I'm going to do, but Salarian lives are too short to waste as custodians, especially when there's so much else out there. I'm going to find something that lets me capture what I saw in him, that beauty, that aesthetic perfection. I'm also going to buy some nice clothes, okay? So if you could tell him that, or just whatever parts of that you think appropriate, I would appreciate it. Sincerely, Jared. Okay, Jared. Okay. I'm definitely going to check on Joker too. I'm sure he has something to say. Let's see. Hey there.
So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? Get everyone at the same store or something?
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
But this one's in the same store with the assassin from Ilium. You can say that, maybe. Boom, 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 boom. I'm not going to go and talk to Jacob. I know that he's not going to tell me anything new. But I wonder if this elusive man thing is going to prevent me from going into the galaxy map. Let's try.
Urgent message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him in through the comm room.
There. I'm going to talk to Samara first and Tali. Yeah, she's here, it seems. There was one more room over here, if I remember right. Probably that one. Yes, it's open now. Okay. Hello, your room is nice. Just like Kasumi's. But this one is emptier. Okay, some books around. Alright. Let's talk.
Shepard.
Hello. Okay, let's ask about upgrades first.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Okay, it's not really that necessary, this one.
Show me what it would take.
Sure, let's do it. Where is it? Advanced training. Where is it? It's the ship upgrades, right? Okay. Extended fuel cells. Element 0. Well, I have a lot of it, so let's just do it. Okay. Gonna ask?
Shepard.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I have done what I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
Why am I looking at the door? Miranda and Jacob, why am I asking
What are your
about
impressions
them?
of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
Okay.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
I know.
How are you?
Alright.
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
Sure, 400 years. Okay. Let's talk about the mission. What do you think about
How much
it?
do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
Yeah, maybe. Isn't there anything that you're curious about this mission and
You
or
don't want
me,
to know
maybe?
why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
Okay. What about your investigation on that devil or
I'd
something?
like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
But aren't you going to give it to me as some kind of personal mission?
I need to know
wonder?
if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
Okay. What about Cerberus? What do you
What
think
do you
about
think
them?
of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
But they've done bad things. Doesn't that mean that you will have to kill them?
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus
Maybe
when you
later.
didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
Alright, that's it
I
then,
should
I
get back
guess.
to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Okay, sure. Let's go and talk to Tane too. And then Tully. Hello?
Do you need something?
Have a few
Let's
minutes
hope.
to talk?
Certainly.
Okay. You're not a typical assassin. How did you get this job? You don't seem confident. About what? Let's say that you're not a typical
If you don't
assassin.
mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
6 years old? Really?
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
Apparently.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
Regretted their need for me. I don't think so.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species
I think
trains
they are.
assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Not really.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
They saved you from extinction. They brought you to their own homeworld and they make you workers, but because the living situations does not really suit you over there. It's killing you. I mean, it sounds like slavery to me, whatever you say.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can
I
refuse
don't.
to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
I don't. I need to read more detail about this thing, about this debt. I don't know. Whims.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child fighting against the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Okay. This one is in confusion.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more behind.
I mean, this is scary. Something really scary to hear, because same thing could happen to us. You know that, right? Damn.
What's the state of Rakana now?
What's your
Do
world
you
like
read your
now?
philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants,
Yeah.
and the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Sounds familiar. Damn.
But you don't
And
kill for the
you
Hanar
work
anymore.
for who
You're
now?
freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
What was that about?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Okay, if you say so. We will get into it later, I'm sure. Oops. Come on. I mean, since we don't have an approval system in this game, it's obvious that he is going to talk to me about it. And he will talk more if I do his personal mission, right? Miranda's not going to talk, Garrett's not going to talk. Let's go to Tali. Boop, 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 boop. Engineering, select. Grant also gave me a mission.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a
So,
she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
hey, Tali.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may
What's
need your
up?
help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of
Why?
treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
I mean, what?
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems
What do
absolute.
they have?
But thanks. I appreciate your faith in
Yes,
me,
what are the
Shepard.
charges?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. and I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Can this be about you working with us? I mean, I know you're saying that, but they might not see it that way, Tully. What can we do about this?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges.
Okay.
My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
But this... you already told me about the punishment, but...
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
That's bad. Exile is an odd choice. Maybe, yes. Thinking that how they live.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the
like
fleet.
When old tribes who lived as nomads, they couldn't keep prisoners because of that. It's understandable. Okay, how common is this?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics
Why
to the
would she do
Batarians.
that?
She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Okay.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare.
Okay,
it must
okay,
be something that affects the entire
already.
flotilla, not just one The most recent one was she had good
So, but,
intentions. The Batarians were
this
contracted
is really
to upgrade
something
our systems,
big.
but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
I mean, if they're charging you with treason, you say that it has to be something that affects the whole fleet. So, it is something big, I guess. Okay. I'll definitely help, don't worry.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
You're welcome.
I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Okay, let's talk about this again. I mean, we will go to the fleet and deal with this problem, don't worry. Who else? I'm going to check. Alright, I guess I'm fine. None? I forgot my fish. There should be fish written on there. And a space hamster. Okay, they look fine. Right? Let's feed them. But I have only one type. One is green, two is blue, and on the other side too, I guess. Alright. Sure? Check on me. Hey. Squeak. I guess I'm going to go and talk to the Elysium man then, because I can't leave my current location because of him wanting to talk to me apparently. What he's going to hatch now?
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
What do you want?
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Okay, but how did these Turians disable this? How?
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector's ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
What about the Turians? Are they investigating this? Because their patrol just get lost?
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false
What?
reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
I mean, how can servers be so big? I mean, so big that they can make Turian fleet believe in false feeds. Like, it's kind of confusing and wow. Okay, let's continue. And how did you hear about this? Yes.
You sure this information's good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Okay, I still don't trust you.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Okay, let's just go then. Huh. I'm taking Garrus. And I think I'm going to take... Who should I take with me? I mean, collectors have those barriers. I don't really like those barriers. And I think I'll need biotic powers to deal with them. How is Samara? I never took her with me. Maybe I will be able to see her powers too. Okay, let's take her. So Trove, pull, reeve. What's that? Biotically attacks the target's nervous or synthetic system and disables any health regeneration. When used against organics, this field regenerates the biotic's health and provides a temporary health bonus. Ryu also does double damage to armor and barriers. Okay, kind of like Warp. Not quite, but yeah, close. Okay, you have Trove and Pull. Not really that useful for me. That's not how I fight, but I guess it's alright. Okay. Okay.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Isn't it the same ship? Maybe this is another.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Okay. I don't like this. Maybe we should keep the lights off. Sounds creepy. So creepy.
I've never seen a ship like this before.
Looks like a giant hive. Rachni, maybe.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
I don't think there are Rachni here, but look at those thingies. It looks like a bug's place, home, hive, whatever you call it. Ew.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on the horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Perhaps the missing colonists are aboard. If they're still alive.
Maybe. Ew, with that thing coming from top. I hear bugs. And more. How nice. Huh. Those are the pods we saw before. Look at it.
The collectors used these on Horizon. However, these are empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
This one looks full, maybe? This one's not. I'm kind of...
This looks bad.
Ew! Look at it!
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Perhaps they were used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
This is a very bad way to die.
They didn't deserve this.
Too few in life ever get what they deserve.
Okay. Ugh. Ooh. Humans. Collector technology? Okay. And medkit, are we going to run into a fight? What's this? I hear weird things. Okay, let's just...
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Why would they do that?
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
Oh my god. But they're not real collectors, right? They turned into something else probably right now. Or this is what they are right now?
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just
Then
working for
they're
the Reapers now.
indoctrinated.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit
Like
their
husks?
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
needs. No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Still.
Whatever they used to be, the collectors work for the Reapers now. And we still have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer
Yeah.
through that.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel.
So
Move out.
that's what Proteans looked like? What's this? Why am I seeing these? Training? I can get a training? And I can get a sniper rifle training? Are you kidding? I'm going to take it. I can't believe I do have it. Finally. But not now. Come on. Okay, I'll try to get used to it. What's this? And that is weapons locker. Do I want that now? No, not really. And I'm actually going to, I think, oh my god, look at that, finish my episode, guys, because I am out of time and this is a good place to end it. So let's just say that we will meet again the next time. I'll see you again. Bye.